Hey guys, you Jeremy here, Snow86. We are back on Ballyspring. So, good news, we are finally out to spread some manure. So, all in all, we've two fields through, and there's been a recent development. The field right alongside us, 170, has come up for sale. So, I think we might be, if we can raise the capital, we might attempt that. We'll just have to see how we get on. But as you can see, we have a full load of manure in the back here, guys, and we are bound to get ready here. So we're just going to drop, not quite, we'll go one up and we'll see how that goes. So we'll turn her on, and if I bring up my HUD, I should see that, yep, I am spreading manure. So we are doing it for grass, so hopefully we'll come out of this. Again, this cheap fertilizer will help our grass grow. We're silly not to be making use of it. So the muck spreader was a big addition. You can see the canola or rapeseed there to our left, looking quite vibrant. What's she like on this hill? A little bit of a power lag, but not bad, not bad. So we're just going to get this one spread. We will refill, and then we have the big grass field to knock out then after that, guys. So all in all, if we can keep this up, I think we will at some stage have to realistically start making money. I think somewhere there is probably a good bet for us to begin with. Again, hard to judge the old width we're spreading, probably over applying, but your luck, it is what it is. So we're going to see, can we get right into the corner, hit the brakes, shut her off. Did we get it all? Little bit. So if you just go external, try and cover that section, that's not bad. So as you see, we have so much muck. I actually don't think we're going to end up using it all here on this field, but yeah, we're missing bits now. We're missing bits, so we need to concentrate. Can we make that swing? I hit the wrong button there. I meant to turn off the muck spreader and we didn't, so probably burning through just a little bit of it. We'll swing up here, hopefully get all that. Shut her down, and we have one more pass to do, guys, and then we are off to the big field. Not before we obviously refill here. So we'll get this on, and again, we're probably over applying it. I am fairly certain we probably are. Can we negotiate the big gate? Start locking, and I think we're out. Not before we caught something. So we'll get it back to the yard, guys, and we'll refill, and we'll be heading for the big grass field. Now, as I say, there was a field. We'll actually walk out to it in a minute. I kind of hopefully be able to show you what I'm looking at. Don't hit the tether. So you can see we've all the wool that we've managed to gather so far right at the entrance. The plan there is we will load up the van. Take the van down, sell the wool. Don't clip that wall. Clip the wall. Tight all entrance in here. So we just keep back and back. You see we've the loader and all set up for when we were doing the first run. I think somewhere there is probably good. So we'll quickly run out here if I can get past the wheel of the tractor and the gate and everything else. So this is the field we're heading for next. But you will see in the mini map below it is kind of a yellowy color, and that is the field that is up for bids. So I think we'd be crazy not to try and raise the money to do this. It's going to mean selling everything: straw bales, silage bales, the wool we've gathered so far. Yeah, pretty much everything and anything we've gathered we're going to be selling. If we can get this field, I really think it'll just set us up. I think it's about 9, maybe 10,000 at the moment. So actually I can quickly run in and go to this tool. Yes, so 99, so 10,000 is what we need, and that is 1.48 hectares. So yeah, it's quite a bit of ground, guys. So if we can grab it, it'll be fantastic. Um, really will set us up. And you can see the ones around us aren't too bad, but like we definitely will not raise 20,000. But 10, it's a lot more achievable. Those silage bales might sell for a pretty penny. We'll get a couple of thousand from the wool. We'll have to look around, see what else we have. On other news, we are feeding our grass bales to the cows already. So that's where the pressure is for me to potentially do something. I won't say drastic, but definitely something we need to do. Oh, I left my barrier down. Cows will come out. So you can see the grass fields. We've fed them a few grass bales, and the field has recovered because obviously they weren't eating it because they were eating from the pen. So that is good in a way. I would love to get this field behind us, 169, and turn that into a pasture as well potentially. That should hold the cows for quite some time. But for now, this is what we have. So this is what we have to deal with. And they will be calving soon, actually. I think we're still on 21 animals, so they haven't calved just yet, guys. But they will be. And we will not have enough grass if this all kicks off and happens. So, that is so loud. Bear with me 1 second while I just turn the game volume down just a fraction, because I don't know about you, but that is super, super loud. Where is volume? Sound. We'll just go vehicle volume down to 70. See, does it make a difference? Not really. No. Hopefully we don't spill any of this out over the side of our lovely new loader. So yeah, lots going on, guys. Can we manage to do this? I'm not sure, but we're going to give it the old 1-2 try. So much manure, we need to get it on the fields, guys, and it's just free fertilizer. So as I say, we'll be silly not to use it. Saves us some other costs on the farm. I think we're probably pretty full, so we'll just park this here. Get out of the nicest loader in the world. And I can hear myself think again. So yeah, we'll be crazy not to use the fertilizers free. Just got to get to it. So you can see we have 97 euros in the bank, so it's not like we can exactly go out and start buying fertilizer, guys. So definitely is the way forward for us. That front way could go. We'll see. We'll see what we have and what we don't need. To be fair, we don't have much in terms of equipment we can sell, but yeah, definitely something we're going to be looking at. Now I'll go external for this, guys, if you don't mind. Just find it a touch easier. So I'll zoom in a little bit. We don't need to be so far out. And yeah, this, what a machine. Look at the power here. It's so nice to be able to just drive along. I won't say full chat, but we're not far off it either at the same time, and we're just doing a bang up job. This is a great little tractor. Really am loving it. So yeah, you can see this grass field is going to chew up quite a bit of grass. We just had to drop it from 4th range to 3rd range. Or sorry, this field is going to chew up quite a bit of manure even, because it is a grass field. So we're just going to get it spread out nice and heavy. We've got it, so we might as well use it. We also have slurry that we could use, but we just got to get rid of some of that manure pile before the weather closes in. Now it's not it's ideal to be doing it this way, but again needs a must. And as we drive around, we can see there's plenty of weeds in the field. So there's another job we'll have to get out and crack on with is a little bit of spraying of weeds. Not sure how much herbicide we've actually left in the farm, so that could be interesting as time gets on here, guys. But for now, we're just going to plow on, and this is where I will need to go external because trying to follow the existing track. And hopefully our second cut here will be a bit of a bumper crop, guys, because we've done a lot of work here in the last month or so between the lime and now spreading muck on the fields, and we are empty. So I'd be hoping that our return on this would be fantastic, that we squeeze a few extra bales out, and that could be the difference again this winter, depending on if we can or not raise that field there to our left. So I am really hopeful. Those silage bales are pretty close, so we've got time before the bidding war ends, so we'll see how we get on, but I think 10 grand is doable, guys. We need to back in here, don't we? So we need to be out here. And as I say, all that wool will go, everything will go, guys. We're going to hit walls. That's a bit of a better attempt even. Concentrating and speaking at the same time don't come. It's not my strong suit. I can't even get that out. So we'll just get her lined up. Perfect. We'll shut her off and we'll go for the noisy loader. Now I won't definitely maybe with the noisy loader. So I will jump it here and we'll come back when we're back in the field spreading more manure. And we are back, guys. So we're spreading away here again. So our second load out in the field, and yeah, we'll just see how we get on. So we'll try and give ourselves a bit of a turning area up here that we can swing around and spread as much manure as we can, because this thing turns, but it tends then to kind of side lock, and yeah, it's not the best then after that. So we'll do a second one here, so we'll definitely, hopefully we'll definitely have enough that we can turn. And yeah, this field is chewing the manure up, guys, absolutely eating it. So we've probably a couple more passes in it. There's probably another load needs to go out here. But as I say, we're taking some wide circles. But yeah, this should see us in good old stead then, guys. As I say, all going well. We have a little bit of weeds to look after in our 2 grass fields. But other than that, we should be pretty good standing. Definitely going into second cut. Hopefully this work will pay off. And there's only one way to find out, and that is when we go to second cut, guys. So I think we'd what do we have? 27 grass bales, and I think we'd about 15 silage out of 3 fields, because we cut the gold pasture as well. So we might do that again. That seems to work pretty well, and the fact that we're feeding the cows at the moment, some of the bales would also probably lend me to think that yeah, we will have to do that. That's why it's vitally important if we can get that field next door to us, guys. It's so close, it's ideal, it's right on our doorstep. We'd be crazy not to try and raise 10 grand fast and probably worry about the rest of it afterwards. But like, if we can buy it, that alone is probably there's probably 10 grand worth of silage there on that field straight away, so we could do that and we could make our money back, and then we'd have extra grass bales then going forward after that. I'm also looking at potentially the small field behind the shed where we store the harvester at the moment, turning that into a pasture, guys. It's a bit hilly. I don't know, will the pasture extendable pasture mod work with it, but we might try it. The reasons for it, again, obviously it would give us a chance to alternate between two fields. We wouldn't have to feed them grass bales, which would give us a better supply for the winter. There's lots of pluses really for doing it, and this manure all of a sudden is lasting a lot longer. I'm not sure what's going on, but I still think we'll probably need a third load here shortly, or not quite a full third load, but we probably will definitely need it. So I'd say a bucket or two from the loader will probably see us out. And in fact, I'd say we are out there, so we won't even get that last pass. It's probably a bit more than a pass even. We won't get that done. So we'll head back to the yard once more, guys, and we'll fill her up. And yeah, we'll get this field finished and I'd say off camera, but in the meantime we will see what we can do in terms of raising money. Mightn't happen today, but we'll definitely be selling that silage, the straw bales that are left in the shed, because we can keep the animals out for the next couple of months. We shouldn't need the straw, and we'll get more from the canola. So looking at selling. Right, let me do some very poorly planned maneuver here. Don't ask me what I was doing. So yeah, I'm going to attempt to get myself out of this one. Not sure how we're going to do this one. But yeah, I'll see you in a second, guys, and yeah, we'll see, can we scrape together 10 grand and get that field while I do the biggest 10-point turn. Ooh, hit something there. I think this one should see us out. Yeah, we're not far off it. Yeah, that's probably good enough. Right, we'll get loading, guys, and yeah, we'll see you in a second. So guys, we're just making our way to the spinnery where we will sell the wool. Now, we don't have a whole pile, but look, when it comes to this, we're looking to raise 10 grand as fast as we can. We got 4 for the straw bales. Oh, is that it? I have to bring up my map. Nope, we're next one up. So yeah, we got 4 for the straw bales, so we were in a good position there. We're on 4-2, and yeah, we'll see what we sell our wool for. We close the map because now we're here. This is my first time up here actually, guys, so interesting. And I think I see where the unloaded place is, so we can start unloading wool from the van. And we got another 1600 for the wool that we've gathered all year, so that's not bad all going. Now, one last thing we can fit into the van here, guys, is goat's milk. So that is another thing we are going to load up and sell. I think we've about maybe 2,500 litres of that. So that will go for a small penny as well. And then with the silage bales, we should be well up over 10 grand, guys. So we should be able to really get that grass field. And depending on our finances, we might even lease. And the 169, I think, was the number that I was looking at. That's a nice, particularly nice grass field as well, guys. So all going well, that is another option to us, and that will that should really take care of any concerns we have then about the animals and our lack of grass. And it also means we have a lot more car coming that way. We're good, we're clear. It also means we have a lot more mowing to do, fertilizing, weed spraying, all that good stuff. So we'll have to make sure that we're on top of things. But we'll see. We might not lease it because, again, leasing, it's a bit of a waste. So if we can make do with the 10 grand and maybe wait for... Oh, wow. Let me just back up here a little bit. Not sure what that car was stopping for. Yeah, if we can make the 10 grand and a little more. He's slowing down here as well. Crazy drivers. Yeah, we should be... Oh, he stopped again. And that's 2-3. Is it 2-3-1 we're hitting? So that ain't cheap. Oh my god. I have to go back just a little bit. Let me just... Yeah, pretty crazy on these roads. And our turn for the farm is here. So we'll slip up this little lane. We'll get back to the farm, guys. We'll load up the goat's milk, sell it, and we'll see how shy we are of the 10 grand mark. Genuinely excited about this. This could be another game changer along with the tractor. This second year on the farm really is been our year, guys. So long may it last. So we've loaded up the goat's milk and we are heading for the dairy, guys. Best price we can find, and just under €1,000 €1,000 for every 1,000 liters, I think it is. So it's not going to make a whole pile. We'll make another 2.5. No, we won't. Sorry, we will. We'll make another 2,500. I think is the way it works. So nobody coming. We pull out in our van and away we go, guys. So the dairy is just up the road here on the left. So we'll whip in. We'll sell our milk, and yeah, we'll see what kind of position we're in then, guys. Another 2.5 will take us up to 8.5. So we'll be a little bit shy. But as I say, I would really be hoping those silage bales will push us over the top, and that is what we want. So I think the unload for the dairy is here, so we'll swing in and we can now unload our goat's milk. So yep, just over 2.5, or just around the 2.5 mark, guys, I think. So yeah, we're up to 8.5. So yeah, we're just gonna have to go check on our silage bales, make sure they're fermented fully. They're going to be fairly fresh, but I don't think the BGA will mind too much, guys. So back we go to the farm. Busy old day of selling everything we have. Hopefully this works. We're nearly there now, guys. Just a little bit to go. She's starting to dislike high gear towing heavy loads, but we drop down to third range, fourth. She'll pull away. Nice bit of bark off the tractor and all to go with it. And hopefully nobody... Oh, that man just cut right across me. Try and not mount that. And we have a nice big truck coming against us. So guys, this should see us. We've, I think, 15 odd bales. We'll get down here to the BGA, we'll sell it, and all going well, we should really have, I think it was about 400 or 500 a bale we were getting last time, so we should be up around maybe 15,000-16,000, which is a nice sum of money. So entrance is just up here. So we whip around, and I think I can unload here, or do we have the same issue we had before? Yep, I think we have the same issue we had before. So we'll pull forward and we'll get the guys here at the BGA to unload us, and we'll be back then later, guys, and all going well, we'll have the required funds and we'll have a new field in our hands. And guys, the good news is we have done it. So you'll see it now says owned by us. So now there's a lot of weeds in this one, so definitely this first one will be heading for the BGA, I'd say. Think so anyway, and we probably will do all the cutting in one whip so we're not out of sequence. So One thing we'll have to look at is probably some soil information data. We'll see, can we get it onto the college again like they've done for our fields. Just handy that we can have it on the tablet, and then we'll always know what our fields are like. Well, not always, we'll have to probably get them out at some stage again to redo it. But yeah, guys, we do now own another grass field, so we're down to just under £6,500. Our canola is flying. So only bad thing we have in this field is the pH value, but we'll sort that out after harvest. Yeah, expecting a good yield here. So we have a lot to look forward to, guys. The farm is slowly growing between the tractor and now a new grass field over there in the distance, and we've easy access through the ditch line, which is very, very handy, guys. And we also have easy access from this point to swing down and swing in here, and we then have this grass field too. Now we do not own this, but there is a gap in the ditch, so we can have a look in. And yeah, this would be a beautiful one to get if we can get our hands on it. But for now we don't. All we have is this. So guys, that's, I think, the best way to end this one. We'll be back next time. We'll have a bit of weed control to manage. We might actually even spray this one and try and see can we kill the weeds before we harvest. That might work for us, guys. So we'll be back with a little bit of weed management, and yeah, we'll be pottering around on the farm, just make sure everything else is okay. So for now, guys, thanks very much for watching, and if you like what you see, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give it a big old thumbs up. And until next time, guys, as always, take care and see you all again.